And is there a component that pushes things in the opposite direction that we normally want to go as well, in terms of the things that are harder to handle, the ones that are going to require a live agent? Sometimes we want to have the agent spend more time because changing a negative into a positive, that's what helps with loyalty. That's what helps with net promoter scores. The thing that drives throughout the industry that contact centers are cost centers. Let's reduce the cost. This is an overhead. This is one of the biggest overhead expenses in our organization. So obviously it's an area we want to reduce cost. So everybody loves self-service as a result of that. But the contact center and how we handle frontline customers, talk to us a little bit about how that directly impacts in the positive way on those kind of meatier, those heavier, those harder to resolve things. If we spend a little bit of time, how does that actually benefit?
Those revenue benefits are always your lagging numbers. It's net retention rate, gross retention rate, renewal rates, even net promoter score can be pretty lagging when you think about trying to look at some of your trends. When we started our process of saying, okay, what do we need to know about our customers to drive a really valuable self-service experience? And which channels do we want to leverage? So those different technologies. And when we think about our customer segments, we knew that we had room for improvement in some of those lagging indicators already. We had a hypothesis coming into it that if we can create a highly valuable digital experience for these customers, not only would it drive down some of those costs because we are handling some of that self-service, but we could see those results in the longer term view. And I am very happy to share that when you have a robust self-service, we saw those trends go in the right way. And those are the ones your boards really care about. So driving improvements in net retention rate in very specific customer segments that you're targeting. The net promoter score always leads a little bit ahead of that net retention rate, but still pretty lagging. Similar feedback, really seeing that drive up in a meaningful way. And the only way you can really measure and tie those results back is if you get your data pretty granular. So no longer do I care about performance just across my business, but I care about it at specific customer segment levels, market segments, and really being able to slice and dice so that when I do a digital experience, I can measure the results real time. So there are those things that are leading, which is how they're adopting and engaging with some of those items, which are real time measurement. There's the volume reductions that happen on the contact center side that you can measure real time as well. And then you see those other lagging items follow that trend and that journey. But you have to be watching across all layers to really make sure that if you need to pivot, that you can. And we've certainly had to do that at different times throughout our experience, but they all tie together.